All right, let's go ahead and quickly jump into the Bitcoin price action. Talk about this dump we're getting today. Is it a shakeout before the breakout, or is it game over and we got to actually be worried? Today is going to be another short video because I'm just grinding away at my own project, building that, the emoji community takeover. We got some really exciting stuff launching there. Kind of never been done before in crypto. So that's my main focus right now, but I am still paying attention to the charts and seeing what's going on because I'm definitely cautious in the market right now. You know, as retail is jumping back in, and I'm hearing a lot of my friends saying their parents are asking about crypto, right? A lot of your normies are getting back into the market, especially with that break of $100,000. And we had always talked about a swing failure of $100,000 being a potential top for Bitcoin, but I still do believe that we have more room to go, especially for those riskier assets, as Bitcoin dominance is still pretty high up right now. All right, we actually saw this shot up today, which is interesting because that never really happened. Last cycle we had some wicks, but nothing that violent. So we'll see what does happen. I would assume if it can correct back down here on the dominance, then we would just resume that normal timeline, and we could expect a similar thing to what happened in 2021. If dominance starts to rise up again here, then we might have to reconsider where we are in the cycle. And this could be either one of two things, right? We're having a bit of a shakeout on risk right now. We're going to have a longer correctionary period, and then the true mania phase, the full on below off tops and all that good stuff, will come later on in 2025. Or this is signaling that we're having an early onset top for Bitcoin and your risk on assets, and we're not going to have as big of an altcoin season as 2021. I think both are definitely on the table, but I'm actually leaning more towards the side of this is probably going to correct back down, and we're probably going to fractal something more similar to 2021. And we'll go ahead and end off the cycle once we do start getting into these lower levels on the dominance chart, probably early Q1 of 2025. But yeah, we'll continue to watch the dominance pretty closely. Another thing we'll watch is total 3. So we got a sharp rejection off the highs there. Let me get rid of a lot of these indicators and stuff, and you can see we are now sitting right at this value area high. So this is what we marked out with a fixed range volume profile of the previous bull market range. We need to hold this now. We swung fail the highs, right? And not too surprising. That normally happens on charts, right? But if it's bullish, we should not accept back in to this range. A breakout back test, all good to be expected. A breakout deviation back test as resistance would be a huge warning sign. So far, we got a wick through it, and we're holding right above very nicely on the potential weekly close here. We still have 6 days left on this, though. Let's zoom in here to the shorter term time frame. As you can see, I mean, this all happened very, very fast, but 2 hourly closes looking like we're going to get above that volume, respecting it very, very well. So far, not really too concerned about any of this. Probably just a bullish correction until I see otherwise. But yeah, jumping back to Bitcoin, we're holding the golden pocket very nicely. This is something I'm going to be watching closely here, right? We don't want to get below this and start rejecting it. This wick should hold. Coming down to fill the wick, though, made a lot of sense. This dump doesn't surprise me at all. But hopefully some of you guys that were caught up in believing that we couldn't top out this soon, this dump kind of woke you up a little bit, because yeah, we just are seeing a ton of top indicators flash. I really do think there's a solid chance that the top for a lot of the majors are already in. This is something we planned for, but of course, when it comes to the charts, you gotta give it time to let things play out. So far, the trend is up. The trend is your friend to the end of the trend. I'm not gonna fade this right here. I think this flush could have just been a bullish shakeout to go ahead and sweep all of the retail that jumped in on that 100K breakout. And we are going to actually resume into much higher targets. So I see the catalyst for much higher, but at the same time, I also see some of the warning signs in the market. So I just want to stay very neutral. Let's think critically about things. So far, I have not sold anything, but you got to make that decision for yourself. If you do have any questions about anything I talked about, though, make sure to go ahead and join my Discord, link in the description down below. Also, go ahead and check out my exchange partners down there. All those referral links offer you some exclusive rewards and bonuses for you guys, so don't miss out on that. But with that being said, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.